Welcome, Aquarius. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for June 30th, 2025 on your channel, Zodiac Attraction. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of finances, lucky numbers, love, health, work, family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily updates. Get ready to explore your destiny. Let's get started. Aquarius, your energy today is magnetic. If you've been asking the universe for a breakthrough in your money, love life, or purpose, consider this your cosmic confirmation. You're not just attracting change, you are the change. The moment you opened up your energy to say, I invite wealth into my life, the gears of divine alignment began to shift in your favor. Whether that wealth is material, emotional, or spiritual, you're about to be served exactly what you've been energetically requesting, but here's the catch. It all starts with your presence. You're entering a transitional pocket where old habits, stale beliefs, and outworn connections will challenge your clarity. This is not punishment, it's preparation. The Three of Swords and Four of Cups energy that's been lurking? That's contrast, baby. Polarity. It's the maze wall moment that screams, wrong way, and gently nudges you toward your true north. Instead of spiraling into guilt, shame, or defeat when things don't go as planned, use this moment to pivot with power. The Tower, in reverse, reminds you, transformation doesn't have to be traumatic when you're consciously riding the wave. But let's talk love, because it's brewing strong. The Ace of Cups is crowning your reading today, which means fresh passion, emotional openness, and yes, a soulmate connection is either blooming or about to knock on your door. This isn't some love story filler either. This is the real deal, the kind of love that sees your weird, your wild, your wisdom, and still says, let's grow. If you're already in a relationship, expect renewal, like sweet rain after a dry spell. If you're single, expect someone who vibes with your depth, not just your surface. But let's not sugarcoat it. With great growth comes great responsibility. You can't keep dragging around habits that dull your light. The Devil card energy here shows that when you're not living in alignment, temptations like toxic obsessions, avoidance patterns, or low-vibe distractions creep in. This is why accurate thought is your superpower. Read that again. Accurate thought. When you think clearly, intentionally, and truthfully, you starve the energies that thrive on your fear and doubt. Start with your body. Yeah, you heard that right. Because if your physical vessel is cluttered with stagnant energy from poor sleep, junk food, or lack of movement, your spiritual radar is going to be staticky. Feed yourself clean energy, whole foods, movement, hydration, and watch how much clearer your intuitive nudges become. From there, move into mind mastery. Cut out the mental junk food too. Negative self-talk, worst-case scenario scripts, indecision. Replace them with intentional thought, daily affirmations, and quiet moments of meditation or just deep, honest breathing. And your soul? She's been waiting for you to catch up. The Six of Wands tells us you're being recognized, whether that's in your career, community, or personal goals. You're being seen. And if you haven't felt it yet, don't stress. It's not about forcing things to happen, it's about aligning with the moment. Being present. That's the sweet spot where all manifestations begin to flow. That's where romance returns, money starts to move, and your energy field turns into a beacon for divine blessings. Final gem from your angel team today. Your primary relationship is with yourself and the divine. When you feel deeply loved and supported within, everything outside of you begins to reflect that. Stop chasing. Start receiving. When you stop needing it so bad, it'll come. So today, be present. Eat something nourishing. Move your body. Laugh without overthinking. Speak your truth gently. And above all, trust that your manifestations are already in motion. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. 1. King of Swords. This card introduces the reading with sharp clarity and intellectual dominance. The King of Swords symbolizes you stepping into a position of mental authority, perhaps after a period of circular, draining thoughts. You're being reminded that your mind is your strongest ally when wielded with discipline. If you've been overthinking or dealing with stress, now is the time to cut through the fog. Meditation or strategic communication may be your next best move. 2. King of Cups. The appearance of the King of Cups opposite the King of Swords shows a major emotional transformation. Someone in your energetic field, possibly a past or present romantic interest, is evolving emotionally. Where once there may have been distance or emotional suppression, now there's an emergence of heartfelt maturity. This person has likely gone through a karmic lesson that has left them more vulnerable and ready to love sincerely. 3. Ten of Cups. A powerful sign of emotional fulfillment, this card amplifies the possibility of a union or reunion that feels like home. If you're connected to someone with whom communication has been blocked, expect a significant breakthrough. The blockage was karmic, necessary for personal growth on both ends. What emerges from this healing process is a new, more meaningful relationship dynamic, or the arrival of a destined love if you're single.
4. The Judgment, el Juicio.
The Judgment card reveals divine orchestration at work. It's as though the universe is resurrecting what was once dormant, especially in matters of the heart. This card confirms that someone is awakening to a deeper truth about you and their feelings. Expect messages, signs, and even dreams that reveal where this connection is headed. 5. Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is the sacred mirror, a connection rooted in mutual affection, soul recognition, and potential union. For some Aquarians, this may represent a soulmate returning after a time of silence or confusion. For others, it's the arrival of a new person who feels instantly familiar, as if you've known them before. Either way, it's a moment to prepare your heart to receive love without barriers. 6. Eight of Swords plus Strength. You've been feeling stuck, maybe even doubting that love or reconciliation is possible. The Eight of Swords shows mental entrapment, often self-imposed, but strength reminds you that you hold the key. Your inner courage and emotional intelligence are transforming this story. You are not just waiting for change, you are manifesting it. Release fear and step into your power. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Abundance is knocking on your door, Aquarius, but are you home to receive it? The energy around your finances is buzzing with potential, but this is not the moment for passive hoping. It's about stepping into alignment. Manifesting wealth isn't about grinding harder. It's about becoming magnetically available to money. That starts by clearing out scarcity beliefs. If you've been clinging to the idea that success requires struggle, it's time to let that go. You're being asked to create financial clarity. What exactly do you want? A raise? Freedom from debt? That dream vacation? Define it and then feel it. Sit with the emotions of already having it. Your thoughts shape your reality. So, accurate, conscious thinking becomes your wealth generator. As Napoleon Hill said in Outwitting the Devil, accurate thought is death to fear. Let that guide you. Today is not ideal for risky investments or impulsive purchases. Ground yourself. Reflect on past money decisions and identify what patterns keep repeating. Are you overspending to fill emotional voids? Do you self-sabotage your savings right before hitting a goal? These aren't failures, they're feedback. Listen closely. Unexpected income could come from sources you didn't anticipate, creative side gigs, returns on small investments, or even someone paying you back. Stay open, but remain intentional. The universe rewards structure and surrender. Be present in how you manage your cash today, and you might find that small shifts lead to lasting results. Finally, remind yourself that wealth is a frequency, not just a figure. The more you focus on gratitude and generosity, the more prosperous your field becomes. Invite wealth into your life, not just in dollars, but in peace, opportunities, and joyful experiences. The tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for June 30th are 4, 16, 28, 40, 52, 64. Daily love. Romance is rising in your chart like a soft sunrise, and you might not even see it coming, Aquarius. The Ace of Cups opens the door to a new beginning in your love life, one filled with emotional richness, genuine connection, and soulful resonance. Whether you're partnered or solo, your heart is about to be touched in an unexpected and beautiful way. For those in a relationship, there's a revival underway. Small gestures, shared laughter, a heartfelt message, or a spontaneous cuddle carry big energy right now. You're being encouraged to let go of who your partner was and start falling in love with who they're becoming. If communication has fell off lately, that's okay. Growth often begins in the silence. Choose presence over perfection. Singles, your time is coming, and sooner than you think. Someone aligned with your higher self is approaching. But don't obsess over when or how. The irony is, love often arrives the moment you stop looking. When you detach from the outcome and start genuinely enjoying your own company, that's when you magnetize your match. Remember, though, contrast plays a key role in romance. You may feel emotional disconnection or loneliness before clarity hits. Don't take it as failure. It's simply showing you what you do want. Let pain be your compass, not your cage. Love is not about filling a void. It's about complementing a soul already overflowing with self-worth. To deepen intimacy with others, first deepen it with yourself. Your most important relationship is the one you hold with your spirit. The more rooted you are in self-love, the less you'll need validation, and ironically, the more attractive you'll become. It's a paradox that always works in your favor. At work, Aquarius, you're standing at a turning point. Whether you're craving recognition, clarity, or a completely new path, the Six of Wands confirms you're being noticed, even if silently. Your efforts aren't going unnoticed. Someone important is watching, and opportunities are quietly circling your name. However, beware of burnout disguised as dedication. If you've been pushing yourself too hard, thinking that results only come through overwork, stop. Inspiration, not desperation, is your most powerful tool. Real success comes when your work feels like an extension of your spirit, not a chain around your neck. Today is a good time to reflect on your values. Are they aligned with your job? If not, your energy will keep resisting. You can't fake alignment. Look for signs. Are you waking up excited or dreading your tasks? Do your colleagues feel like a community or a competition? These questions matter. You may experience some emotional ups and downs, especially if a project doesn't go as planned or your contributions are overlooked. Don't spiral. See it as your maze wall, like in a corn maze, just a sign to pivot, not to quit. The Tower in reverse says this is more of a course correction than a crisis. Embrace collaboration and speak up. Your ideas have power and they're needed, but also take breaks. Restore your creative energy. A rested Aquarius is a genius Aquarius. Let that be your career mantra. Health. Your body is your sacred antenna, Aquarius, and it's time to clean the signal. Physical energy is the foundation of your emotional and spiritual well-being. If you felt sluggish, foggy, or anxious lately, the universe is nudging you to start treating your body like the temple it is. This doesn't mean drastic diets or unrealistic fitness routines. Start small. Hydrate more. Move with intention. Even a 10-minute stretch, walk, or dance break can reset your nervous system. This is about consistency, not intensity. Don't wait for motivation. Create a routine that becomes non-negotiable. Your digestive system is highlighted today, so watch what you eat. Choose high-vibration foods, greens, whole grains, clean proteins, and fruits. Avoid sugar binges or excessive caffeine. They'll disrupt your intuitive clarity. When your gut is happy, your mood stabilizes, and you can hear that inner wisdom more clearly. Mental clarity follows physical purification. Once your body feels energized, your thoughts become sharper and your emotional reactivity decreases. This gives you more control over how you respond to life's challenges. You'll feel less like a victim and more like a creator of your experience. Above all, treat your healing journey with compassion. Your body isn't a project, it's a partner. Build trust with it. Talk to it kindly. And when you start to feel better, don't forget to thank it. That gratitude loop will amplify your health in ways science is only just beginning to understand. Family and friends. The home space today carries mixed vibrations. While some connections may feel grounding, others might bring emotional tension to the surface. There's a need for honesty in your family dynamics, but delivered with kindness, not control. You're being called to speak truth with love. If there's been unresolved conflict, today is a good time to break the ice. But don't aim to win the conversation. Instead, try to understand where the other person is coming from. You might be surprised how much softening occurs when both sides feel seen and heard. Your role in the family may be shifting. Perhaps you're becoming more of the guide, or maybe you need to let others support you for once. Either way, don't carry everything on your own. Vulnerability is strength, especially in family circles where emotional armor has become a habit. Elder figures or parents may need your compassion today. They might be expressing fear through control or resistance. Take a breath before reacting. Lead by example. Show them what emotional maturity looks like without demanding they match it. Most importantly, nurture your chosen family too, the friends who feel like home. They're part of your soul tribe and often provide the balance your biological family may not. Lean into the connections that uplift and release the ones that deplete. Compatibility. Today, you're vibing best with Libra, Gemini, and Aries. These signs mirror your zest for vision and emotional insight. Libra balances your airy detachment with harmony. Gemini stimulates your ideas with effortless banter. And Aries gives you that energizing push when motivation wanes. Proceed with caution around Scorpio and Capricorn. There may be some friction if communication lacks transparency. It's not that they're bad matches, but emotional depth and control issues could stir tension. Stay grounded and keep your boundaries loving, not rigid. Your lucky color today: electric blue. This vibrant hue connects you to your higher mind, intuition, and truth. Wear it or meditate with it to enhance your clarity and attract insightful conversations. The phrase of the day: I no longer chase, I align. What is mine will arrive when I become the version of myself that is ready to receive it. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.